When the big screen shrinks down to TV size, it's often a toss-up on whether you'll get a faithful adaptation or something that's barely related. It's a trend we've seen in recent years, stretching everything from Psycho to Hannibal over multiple episodes. But this isn't new. Back in the 80s and early 90s, we saw the horror genre take to TV with series like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and War of the Worlds, each with their own unique, often baffling twists on the originals. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Demon, and today we're reawakening the invaders with a deep dive into War of the Worlds, opening with a narration that tells us the aliens have been lying dormant since their defeat in the 50s. War of the Worlds brought back the Mortaxan invaders, who now plan to take over humanity itself. Pushing TV boundaries of the time, it joined Friday the 13th, the series, and Freddy's Nightmares in syndication, delivering a blend of sci-fi and visceral horror, often on par with an R-rated film. Gore wasn't just implied. Dead aliens melted grotesquely, human hosts were discarded with abandon, and the Mortaxans were quick to dispatch anyone with a bone-chilling, inhuman efficiency. The first season's trio of alien leaders, the Advocacy, operated from an atomic bomb-tested cavern, venturing out only rarely to avoid contamination from Earth's bacteria. The show built a rich lore, like the aliens' frequent use of the phrase "to life immortal," and hints at other cosmic threats, from Quinn, an alien with his own dark agenda, to the Quatu race and shadowy groups like Project 9. Biblical references even colored the episode titles, driving home the moral conflicts and adding a philosophical angle to the constant war. With Season 2, the series took a hard left turn. The original showrunners left, replaced by Frank Mancuso Jr., who quickly steered the story into an almost apocalyptic vision of almost tomorrow. Out were the traditional aliens, replaced by the new Mothran, who could shapeshift into human clones but had a penchant for perfection. Gone were key characters like Norton and Iron Horse, whose tragic exits set a grimmer, harsher tone for the show, one that sometimes felt disjointed from the horror roots. While this pivot to a dystopian future had some good ideas, it also shifted away from the uneasy atmosphere and creeping dread that made the first season such a guilty pleasure. Ultimately, War of the Worlds ended with just enough closure to wrap things up, but left so much unexplored, especially around the psychological terror of an alien invasion, something I'd love to see if it were revived today. A modern continuation could really delve into the paranoia that an unseen alien threat brings, like V could have done instead of a reboot. A new invasion might be hiding in plain sight, just waiting to catch humanity unawares. But as it stands, War of the Worlds remains a fascinating TV oddity, a series that dared to bring the invasion home to Earth's underbelly. If another shot comes around, maybe we can keep the thrill without having it turn into Independence Day 2. I'm Snake Demon, and this has been The Snake Pit. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them.